Hey there, good evening, folks. It's Geary here. We're going to be playing some Minecraft tonight. I know it's been a couple days. I apologize for the stream I missed yesterday. I had some projects I had to take care of. Just little side things. Just don't worry about them. Finished up that VTuber model completely and totally. Got that sent off. The client is super happy, so that's good. So, anyways, today we are, like I said, going to be playing some Minecraft. Done only a little bit since I last played, but today we're going to be looking at upgrading that path that we built last time, actually adding the redstone to it so that it's lit up and at night. I don't know if I'll do the full redstone setup, so it probably won't have the on off at day night cycle yet, but we are going to be getting started. We're going to probably also add some of the decorative ribbing to the inside of the castle, which hasn't really happened much yet, so that's going to be something new. And maybe if we get an opportunity near the end, we might even plot out where the keep's going to be. But for now, we're going to focus on some of the basics. Uh, there will I just want to kind of touch on what's coming up in the future here. Right now, we are obviously playing Minecraft, but I will also be getting back to Lost Ark at some point here soon, and I'm going to be looking into maybe getting some other games going. Maybe doing a nice one-off of like Vampire Survivor. That's been real popular lately, and I've seen a lot of people play that. Or Jump King even. A lot of streamers are playing that lately, so I might give that one a go too. Anyways, I feel like it may be time to get going, so why don't we get started? All right, let me clean up my bags here real quick. I got a little bit of a monster harassment before I started. We can grab some of these here, and that'll give us the smooth stone to help get that path going. There we go. Grab a whole bunch of those. Nope. All right, it is still daytime. So we can head out and get going real quick. I'm gonna quickly swap torches here though, just so we can slap. Oh my, that is a lot of monsters inside one of those structures, or possibly underneath me. That could be worrisome. Anyways, I'm going to slap some of these redstone torches down here just to get this path illuminated sooner rather than quicker. I'll worry about getting the infrastructure under it later. Alright, there we go. As you can see, I've added a little bit of the grass to the side here since I was last online, but it hasn't even fully regrown since I haven't played much since then. Been just a touch too busy. We got a bunch of these steps here. We can go through and get these lights all lined up like they should be. Real quick. So, for those of you who weren't here last time, we planned out this path. Got the little divot here. One, because these are transparency blocks with transparency to them, monsters won't be able to spawn directly on the path, and by lining the side with these lights here, it'll also help keep monsters away. But more importantly, what we're doing here is we're using this railing that we're building. We're going to come in underneath it, and we will be turning this into kind of a floating bridge, and the space where we are standing right now is going to be cut down into the ground so that we can add waterfalls and other cool effects like that once things are going. I think it'll look really cool, and it will let us access that river that you can see down there. However, for now, we're throwing the grass over it just so that it's an easier surface to work with. and we'll come back later to do the ground divots and stuff like that. Wow, there is a lot of zombies under the ground. I'm gonna have to go find some torches and deal with that at some point. That could get really ugly really fast if those suddenly turned out to be not zombies, but creepers or skeletons or something else more dangerous. Mostly creepers. Creepers tend to be the most dangerous thing around here, so yeah, let's hope we don't get a giant creeper infestation. Who knows, we may already have one since you can't hear the guys this far away. Now, the sun is starting to set, so I'll probably head back to the bed real quick once it's down, just to, you know, reset and keep the mobs at bay. But actually, since we almost have the lights done, why don't we finish those, and that'll act as a nice protective barrier against a lot of mobs out here, I think. So at least get maybe not. Oh my, that is a pillager patrol. That was not expected. I do occasionally get those in the castle just because there's so much area inside it, but so we're gonna have to deal with that before it becomes a problem. But that doesn't necessarily mean right now. Only downside with that is anytime those show up, it causes a bit of a problem going and visiting the villagers for trading and stuff. So I'm going to have to come up with some kind of means of dealing with that. I think I have some milk buckets around or something. That's the only thing that comes to mind. Alright, that takes care of that. Look at that. That is a nice thorough road. Do we think? Yeah, we probably could get a little bit of work done on the exterior while we're here, too. Just drop that, drop that. What was the spacing on this? Oh, yeah, it was 4 out because we're doing that piece there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Yep, just like that. Well, will that work? Nope. Gonna have to make it next to it. There we go. There. Huh. Well, that doesn't work. We'll throw it under. That'll be fine. Slab, slab, slab. Slab, slab, slab. And let's toss a couple stairs in there. Oop, gonna have to fix that one. There we go. Fix that. And toss that down, toss that down. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh no, it is a new moon. That could spell trouble. If I recall, that means a much higher monster spawn rate at night. And this is a hard mode world, so high monster spawn rates can get kind of ugly at night. That's probably why the pillagers showed up, come to think of it. Alright, there we go. Toss a couple more of those down. Slap that in there. So we can not worry about it and make sure we have light in the area. And off. Ow. There we go. Alright, now that I've made it much harder to get up onto the path, let's head back, because night has very much fallen, and it's going to get dangerous sooner rather than later out here. Just like that. Oh my, yep, and creepers, endermen, spiders, the works. The whole kit and caboodle's out here. Well, we can chase all but the creepers away pretty easy. Mm. So, as I should ask, how are y'all? It, oh, it seems my chat might be broken. Oh no. Well, I suppose there's probably no one watching anyway. New channel and all. So, just gonna roll with it. Oh, that's a lot of zombies out there. And my one poor sheep. The one sheep I've never interacted with, it's just been here the whole time for some reason. All right, where did those? Oh my, that's. Hi guys, yeah, they're. Oh my, that's unnerving. Gonna have to come up with some way to deal with that. Because that's going to be a problem pretty soon, honestly. Oh, they moved closer for some reason. I don't like the way they're staring at me. All right. This here was just to measure where the center line was. Ow. All right. I'm going to build this one up too. There. Go. All right. So that covers that. You know, I think it'd be nice to probably have like a little wrap over thing. Maybe some half slabs in there. That'd probably look good. And do that with all the ones on this side. You guys think so? Yeah? Yeah, that'd probably look good. Let's see, should be one here. Just gonna quickly use these up. We'll eat some pork. Delicious pork. Cooked myself some pork for lunch today. Like 3 pork chops. It was great. And they were big too. Honestly, every time I cook pork chops, I really think to myself, I should be saving these bones to make like a bone broth or something with, but, you know, it always seems like too much work, and I don't know when I'm going to next cook pork, and I don't get nearly enough bones out of the ones I cook right then and there. So, I tend to just shrug and move on. What more can you do? Oh yeah, look at that. That's starting to look good. I think I'm going to want to come in on the second floor there. A little window right there or something to look out. Possibly even like a window every other one. I think that'd probably look good. I wonder, would a window every other one line up with that bridge there? Let's see, there, then there, then there, then there. Oh yes, yes it would. Yeah, let's go knock out some windows real quick. We can start building that design for the rest of the. Oh, right. In is over this way. Start building the design so it's easier to flesh it out later. We could probably frame the windows like we did here with the walls. I think that'd look nice. This side here probably won't have any windows just because it's supposed to look like a cool castle, but you know, we might consider putting some like something out there. I don't know off the top of my head though. I'd want to really take the time to consider it thoroughly. Alright, so let's see here. We knock out this here. Make this a window piece. Okay, then we can kind of skip one. Knock out this here for a window piece. Cool, cool. Hey, that even lets in a lot of light to this otherwise rather drab tunnel. And we'll end up reclaiming a lot of these stone blocks, too. Kind of knew that was going to happen, though. Alright, and knock out this for another window. And this should be directly above the path, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. Cool. Very cool. Which, okay, cool. So we got some kind of setup like that, and we'll worry about putting some framing in. We want to make the inside ones a little wider than the outside ones, so that way we can use the walls on the wall blocks on both. Yeah, I think we will. I think we will for sure. So let's see. Probably make it taller too. Let's take out that and that. Maybe not that one. We want that one for now. We can do those chiseled blocks there. Put some wall there. Put a chunk of wall there to frame it, and maybe a chunk of wall on each of those. Yeah, I think that'd look good. Do that for each of the windows here. So knock out some more blocks then, so we can have that nice shape. And they'll look like good windows, and we'll use this smaller window. We'll make a smaller window design and offset it on the outside for this floor. That way, you know, it still looks highly defensive, but it gives us the little archery slits. So what we'll do is, I think, oh yeah, we have the double layer here. I'm going to come back to designing windows for the outside. That being said, you know, that double layer is probably a pretty good... Probably could use that to make like little archery rooms instead of just a slit to stare out of, which, hey, that'd be cool. Alright. Clean that up real quick. At some point I'm going to have to go in and clean up all that scaffolding, but at this point I actually don't have a path to the topmost floor besides this scaffolding, so I've been kind of putting it off until I come up with some kind of design to put there. I should maybe what I should do is turn this into add some stairs here to turn this into a path to the topmost floor, or turn this into a path to, at least from the ground floor to the second floor. That way I can take out the ladder located here. The ladder's really subtle, so it's not been that big a deal, but it definitely was not intended to be a permanent fixture there. Anyway, let's, while we're here, we can also come in and replicate that, that window design for these so that it looks a little more consistent. I'll put that there. Maybe we want to... Yeah, let's actually push this one block higher for each one. Just because it is a doorway after all, so I think it'll look a little better with one block higher. Alright, let's get some of those stone brick walls. We're going to need a bunch. Need a whole bunch. I think I should have some of those things left over. I'm going to need more than that, though. Alright, let's see here. We need a chisel or stone cutter. There we go. Bunch of those. We're going to need some of these as well. Probably didn't need nearly that many, but you know, we're just gonna roll with it. We'll eventually use them up going around the entire castle. Just don't need that many right now. Yeah, righty. Yeah, actually I think using that taller window for the... Oh, is that the pillagers below me? Oh my. That guy was taking aim. I'm gonna have to deal with this real soon, aren't I? All right, all right. Well, let's build these windows real quick, and then we can add another pillager banner to our collection here. You know, fill in that slot right there. I think that'll look good there. Just really teach him who's boss, you know? Okay, let's see here. We're coming in. We're gonna go here, here, here. Just line these sides up real quick. Sweet, like that. That gets a decent window frame, I think. But I want to put let's put the chiseled blocks in here and here. Like that and that. And that'll match the other designs pretty well. I think that gives us a really nice window. Okay, just repeat that real quick. Take that one out, that one out. All right, there, there, 1, 2, and there, and there, and there. Da, da, da. Sweet, easy. Another window. And we're gonna have to go through and clean up all the windows we skipped, well, at least some of them. I don't know if I'll go do the whole wall, but I do want to do at least this side real quick. Okay, there's that. Oh, wow, you can hear the pillagers from all the way up here. That I hope they don't get into the castle floor proper there. They technically can, I think, but they'd have to go way far out and away first and then loop back around. I think they might just be stuck right now because the wall's sealed up there. So I'm a little worried they may just kind of build up, especially if another pack spawns. I'm pretty sure multiple packs can spawn at once. Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right, let's hop down and take a look. See what this looks like. Oh yeah, look at that. And if we had the ribs complete there, I think that would look good. Might even want to build like a little window sill on the outside there. You know, just add a place to toss like some pottery or something. I don't know, some other decorative stuff. And keep that from happening as we just watch a spider climb. If we had a little windowsill, spiders climbing up the outside here would get caught on it. So let's see what we can do for a windowsill. Maybe this deep stone slabs. That might look good. Let me think about that for a moment. Let's pop that. All right, got some deep stone around here. Deep slate. There we go. Let's polish deep slate stairs. Here we go. We just want. Oh, that's the one. We want some of these, and we want these in. Oh, let me go to the stone cutter. There we go. So we can get the bricks. Sweet. That ought to do. I think it was night 2. Let's quickly fix that. It'll just take a moment. And to get a little drink of water there. And we'll also need to figure out a banner. I might do that off stream just because that's going to be me fiddling back and forth a lot. Anyway, let's get some windowsills in there. It won't stop all the spider movements, but it's going to stop a lot. Well, half of them. Is that guy in my wall? No? No? No, he's not in the wall. Are they just outside of it then? Are they below me? They might be below me in the maintenance tunnel. Ugh. Oh man. Alright, that's going to be a pain to clear out because those guys, they're not going to go anywhere once down there, and there is no cover from arrows down there at all. All right, let's at least take a peek. No, they're not in the maintenance tunnel. Where were they? Um, they didn't get outside the castle, did they? And are circling the wall? Maybe. I mean, if they did, that's less my problem than it was before. So it might be to my benefit. Oh, there's one there. Let's take him out. Don't know where the rest are, but oh, there's another. Oof. Alright, let's nibble some food here real quick. Alright, there's another one gone. Alright, where were the rest? There was quite a few more, you guys. Where'd you go? They're not down here anymore. Huh. Well, that's weird. There was a lot more, you guys. I'm worried now. Huh. Okay. Uh, Endermen hanging out in here. Just shuffling blocks around like they do. Okay, where did the pillagers go? There were a lot of them. There was like 6 of them, and we killed 2. I am not in the mood, really, to deal with a big pillager ambush while I'm working. Did they just all move on as soon as the sun rose? Or... I don't see any. Okay, well, problem seems to have sorted itself out then. Guess I'm heading back in. Alrighty. I'm gonna head on up to that second floor again and get those windowsills installed. I have an idea for what I want, I just don't know if it's going to look good, so we're going to install one and then hop down and see what it looks like real quick. Alrighty. Let's see, there's and first window, cool. Let's actually do the second one where it's got a little bit better view. No, let's do the one over the main path. That's the one that's got the best view, so that'll be the coolest, easiest one to tell if the whole thing's going to work or not. Alright, so let's actually not put you in yet. We're going to first drop a stair right there, upside down. Actually, I want the other angle. Stair right there, upside down, and a stair right there, upside down. Toss a brick, and 1, 2, and 3. Like that. Alright, what do we got? Does that look like a decent windowsill? Sort of. I think I want to add something there. Little something on the posts. There. Might be a little bit too thick otherwise. Or not decorated enough. Maybe I could add something centered right there on the post itself. That might look okay. I'm gonna have to ponder that. I think I'm gonna ponder the windowsill problem for a little bit and come back. We got some more slabs to work with still, and I'm pretty sure my furnace has been working away, getting even more smooth stone ready, so we can turn some of that into slabs and get the rest of that path lit. This one right here. Oh, look at that. Bunch of slabs. That being said, we're going to need to get a little bit more coal and get that furnace really chugging. Alright. Let's toss you in there, and one of you there, and what's it? That. That's what we need, and you there. And we can toss the rest of this back up the top. Cool. We got some monster drops we can get rid of here too. Just so they're not in the way. Huh. It's a little crossbow. Alright, what do we got? This. Here we go. All the slabs I can make. Oh yeah, that's a good chunk of slab. Slim slam, slippery slab. Alright, what do we got? Day is a little over half done. Should be able to get a good chunk of the lighting done. That should lighting up before sun sets though. Drop that there, and swap that in. Cool. That ought to do. Actually, let's swap the axe for the shovel. That way we can cut. Oh, hello, creeper. Go away, please. I do not want to talk to you right now. No creeper hugs. Creeper hugs are not fun. All right, well, let's see. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. There. Yeah, that looks right. There. No, that's too short. One there. Cool. Can I put that on top? Oh, I can. Cool. That'll make lighting this tunnel easy, at least for now. We'll figure out exactly where we want to put the torches later, but I need to get the light up so that it stops being a hazard to walk down here. That's the single most important thing right now, is getting the light so I'm not in immediate danger of creepers every time I walk out front, because the tunnel's full of creepers. Gonna have to deal with that too. That's gonna be a problem. Oh, I think we found those pillagers. I can hear them. Don't know where they took off to, but we found them. At least one of them. 2 of them. Alright, there's 2 more pillagers gone. Still not seeing the one with the big banner, so lucked out so far that ways. Sorta. You know, we don't have the pillager curse on us, so no big deal so far. Let's get that tunnel sorted. It's starting to come together. Put that there, that there. That should be good. Yep. And that there. One more. Like that. Alrighty. There we go. Let's toss in some torches. Cool. And we'll get these stone steps tossed down, so it looks like the railing proper. We're going to be out of stone steps here before too long too, so that's gonna have to run back and grab some of those, but we'll see what we can get done with what we got before we run back. Alright, slap time. There we go. Oop, don't want that one. We'll pop that back out. Cool. Alright, that's taken care of. One more row of slabs. Looks like we managed to get all the lamps exactly where we need the first time. Well, after the tiny little adjustments. So we're just going to mirror those real quick. There. 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 Because, you know, it always looks better when there's a mirror to the path like this. At least I think it does. Some people might disagree, but I think putting the paths very mirrored like this makes them feel very complete. Alright, alright. That spot doesn't work, that spot doesn't work. Has to be next to it or on the wall above it. Not directly on top of it, on the wall above it. That's, you know, sure, whatever. I didn't design it. That just seems a little inconsistent. I suppose it's useful for some builds, so we're not going to complain too much. Get these stone slabs in real quick. Then we'll head back and resupply, and we can start looking into building a little bit more of those windows and stuff, I think. Because we got a lot of windows to build. Oh man, that scared me a moment. I glanced over to the side and saw myself in my stream capture window there, and I thought it was a creeper on the screen for a second. I was like, oh no, this is going to get bad really quick. Just because, there's obviously not an entity on the screen in front of me, but there is an entity on the screen for the screen capture there for OBS. Just unnerved me a bit. All right, we are almost out of those supplies, so let's get some of that ribbing up, because I think that ribbing is going to be kind of the next big step for a lot of this. And I should put some torches in this field, because it's not friendly right now. I put a couple little lamps on the nearby trees, but the field as a whole is rough. Go away. Go away. Whew, okay. Really committed to that stab because there was nowhere left to back up to. I wasn't sure what to do if that creeper actually detonated. But fortunately, I tend to get two creepers in 2 hits anyway, so it's not too bad. Alright. I should get a sword with some knockback on it or something at some point. Make those creepers a little easier to deal with. Okay. Ribs. Grab all of that. Just because we're going to need it. We're going to need a lot of it. I think we have all the redstone lamps we need for now, so we can set those to the side. Alright, I'm going to get a lot of deep slate blocks real quick. And a little bit more. Just what we can get. This is going to burn through our deep slate really fast, unfortunately, so I might end up having to stream getting some more just so we got something to build with. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get those ribs done. That spider is quite big and nasty looking. Cool. That spider blocked an arrow for me. There. Nope. There we go. Alright, that's all of those done. Probably don't need that or that while working on this part, so we can just toss those to the side. Cool. There we go. I have to collect up some berries here real soon, just so we got more snack foods. Try to save those pork chops for when I'm actually in a fight situation and need to heal up fast, or at least I tend to, or I have a lot to heal. Though we're going to be falling a lot, so we might have a lot to heal. And gotta go up more. Just to start this one off. Should be fine after that, though. Alrighty. Let's see. We are up top and gonna start working on these ribs in place. Geronimo! I guess that's Geronimo? Geronimo. Alright, there we go. And off we go again. Ow, that hurt. We can't heal up this time either. At least not. Alright, yeah, okay. There's that. Nom 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 nom. And jump on down. Doot, 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 doot. Hopefully all this work will leave it looking really cool when we're done. But man, it takes a lot to build up a castle to really look like a castle and have it look really cool. Just building a very plain castle is easy. Building a big, elaborate castle, man, that takes time, and it can be hard. Eat a couple berries real quick. Alrighty. Ooh, those falls are getting a little geary there. Skin of the teeth, jeez. I think I can survive one more. Yep, just barely. We're good. Half a heart's fine, right? We don't need more than half a heart. The last hit point's the only one that matters after all. Alrighty. Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot more than the others because there's no base to this one yet. Crud. Okay, let me just heal this up completely first. Oof. All right. Actually, wait, we can drop down here first. Haha! That'll break the fall halfway. That's much better. Yeah, you can see early on I thought I was going to do wood flooring for the inside here, but I think I've decided against it and to do dirt on the outside there. And call this an actual proper outside, or this, the exterior of the castle. I was considering the wood flooring so I could make this kind of a semi-interior, but just doesn't quite feel right, you know, man? Anyways, I think this drop is gonna hurt a lot. Like, a lot. We got most of our hearts, all but a handful. I think we should be good. Let's drop. Ooh, yeah, that hurt, but we're good. Let's nom up some pork and get back up though. Okay. Done. There we go. We got all those ribs done. That, my friends, gives us a nice internal decorative wall. Let's nom up some berries here, just to top off that food. We can do a couple more of these ribs on the... Oh, look at that. I forgot to do that one. At the top. I think... Oh yeah, look at that. Just barely got enough dirt to do this one. Ow. My legs. My poor broken legs. Oh, look, they're healing up. Right fast. Just gotta rub some pork on them. Rubbing pork on your broken bones heals them up pretty quick. Didn't you know that? Rub pork on broken bones to heal them. Oh boy, that sounds like some terrible medical advice there, doesn't it? Alright, let's clean that up. We don't need it anymore. And we can probably go in and use some of the dirt we've got built up to fill in along the side there, just so we know we have solid ground to work on. Otherwise, we can wrap around the other side. Actually, yeah, let's wrap around the corner and start filling that in. That'll be a good place to go next. Whew, alright. We got a stack and a half? About that. And... Whee! Ow. Okay. And pop back up. Oh, we got bushes in the way for some of these next few falls. That's going to be uncomfortable. Or maybe it'll be better? Might be better, actually, because the bushes might break the fall. I don't know if they do or not. Well, we're not finding out this fall. Next one we will, I think. Oh no, one after that we will. Two more. Two more doom drops, and then we're good to go. Okay. Oop. Drop that there. Munch up some pork. And here we go. Ow. Alright. Next fall's going to be right into a bush of doom. We're going to see what happens. We can still afford to do the bricks for one more of these at least. Huh! The bush broke my fall. Imagine that. Well, that worked out quite nicely, actually. That or I lagged out so much that I still haven't taken the damage. I'm going to assume that the bush broke the fall, though. I think I can do one more, even. Look at that. That's fantastic. We're gonna have to remember that. Those bushes break falls. Ow, ow, ow. There we go. Well, that's all that deep slate used, but we also kind of hit all the ground we could cover with the deep slate, so we're not going to worry about it getting more of it for now. But we do want some of these berry bushes, these delicious berries. Nom 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 nom. Ah, so easy to get lots of food. Well, honestly, it's not a lot of food. It's just it's a very small amount of food, but it's easy to consume slowly. That's a thunderstorm. We're gonna get monsters spawning here soon. That could get ugly. Wait, why is this here? Oh, I see. There's still stuff there. Cool. We're gonna take care of that real quick then. There, much better. That'll actually fade away now. Let's see what we can do about terraforming some of this and getting space for that castle to get going, though. For the keep, rather. Alright. Swing around, flail around wildly with a shovel in our hands for a little bit. Oh, that is a creeper. Go away, Mr. Creeper. Go away. There we go. Get some more of this dirt. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop digging right around here, because as you can see, I've got my beacon there, and while the beacon is safe where it's at, I'm trying to have a conversation here, Mr. Zombie. Please stop groaning in my ear. While the beacon is safe where it's at, if I open up the dirt above it, that could be a bit of a problem. So we're going to avoid digging there for a little bit, at least until we're ready to re-shelter it pretty imminently. There's a whole bunch of resources poured into that, and I would really rather not reset them. Alright. That's a fair bit of dirt, though. Look at that. We can probably carry this dirt on down and seal up that giant opening there. We'll have this covered up in no time, so we can start building out on it more. Just a little bit boring here. Oh, hello. Go away, go away, go away. There. Well, that didn't work out as planned. Gonna have to take the long way up. What's grown? What? More zombies? Jeez, these things are just like everywhere. As soon as one spawns, that whole every time they take damage, they spawn a new zombie thing. Man, it's really annoying, honestly. I did not realize it was every time they took damage it happened, but apparently it is. It's, you know, one zombie spawns and there'll be 6 more there and... Ow. Did it... Ha! It fell! Cool. Well, we can keep going then. Doot, 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 doot. Just a couple more. Let's see. Cool. And that'll do. Fill that in. Yep. Real quick. You can hear that little tiny zombie down at the bottom, not sure how to get back up. It's satisfying knowing that he's stuck down there forever until he rots away in the light of the sun. Cool. Alright, that's clear. I think I'm gonna clear out this rain though, because geez, it's getting a bit annoying. Oh, okay, that's why I got little sparkles off me. I've got the buff up in the corner from the beacon block. I keep forgetting about that for some reason, that it actually provides some kind of buff. I guess it just doesn't affect me enough most of the time to really matter. Okay. Oh wow. Hey, go away. Go away. Cool. That's problem solved. Ow! No, don't go away. Ow. Jerk lit me on fire. Jeez. Well, now I'm gonna burn away in the light of the sun, apparently. Ow. That hurt. That hurt pretty bad. Alright. We got blocks to clear though. We got a lot to clear here. Let's just get clearing, shall we? Now, there's another annoying creeper over there. Great. Well, hopefully we won't be heading over there, so hopefully he'll despawn before it's an issue. Also, bags are probably getting pretty full because we've been working on a lot of stuff, with a lot of gathering in that stuff. Let's see what we can do about these bags being full. Either use up some of these blocks or maybe head back to the base and dump them out. I kind of wish that there was a way to expand your bags in Minecraft. There's not, but, you know, it'd be nice if there was. I think it'd help out quite significantly. You know, it'd be a nice end game option for players, but no, we don't get a backpack item to craft or anything. Then again, if I had a backpack item, I would probably just end up letting the backpack also get full of junk very quickly. So maybe it's for the best that we don't have backpacks. You know, I'm not sure that I like this border coloring. I think you can toggle it in the options, and in general I do like it so you can tell what biomes you're in, but it's here inside the castle. I kind of wish it was all one biome. It's such a big castle that it would have been nearly impossible to find a single stretch of biome to accommodate the whole thing cleanly. And be relatively level ground for this sort of project, I should say. Because finding the space might have been easy enough if we had gone like deep into one biome, but there would definitely have been problems. Alright, let's grab... Oop, wow. Meant to only grip one block. Got 3. Oof. Alright, there we go. Okay, what do we got? Man, those Endermen have been moving these a lot. That or I tend to miss them. I don't know. I think Endermen can only pick up dirt when they're next to it, though, so as long as the dirt's flat on the ground, they're not going to bother it at all. And can Endermen pick up dirt if there's stuff on top of it? I don't know, but I bet we could if they can't, we can probably use that to make sure they stop picking stuff up so much out here. It's really annoying, honestly, when you're trying to terraform and make something look cool eventually. Well, you gotta spend a lot of time cleaning up Enderman messes. And we get a lot of those here for some reason. Well, not some reason. There's a lot of space Enderman can spawn, and there's a lot of tunnels and a lot of flat spaces where the blocks stand out, and it's just a lot of contributing factors. Anyway, the castle is starting to look kind of castle-y, though. I really like the way the ribbing's starting to look there. Might even finish clearing out those trees so I can build a stable or something there. A proper stable, not just the one I've got. And pick one of the segments of the path there. Ooh, little hiccup. To extend over and become a connection for the stable, become a connection for the tower there, that sort of thing. That could be a cool little project to work on while we're here. Let's just toss that in there. Just get that out of the way. Clear that. Perfect. Clear all this. Now we got the stone largely out of the way. We can clear some of this dirt pretty free and easy and get this stuff leveling out. Alright. Oh, we got a bunch of roses here. I probably will want to collect those at some point. Oh wow. Wow, those bags are very full. Let's go empty them, shall we? We got way more junk in here than I had realized. Honestly, it's really the mob drops. Like, every time we have to fight the mobs, we get 3 or 4 mob drops, and because there's just so many different mobs, the bags get full so quick, and it's a pain. See, skeletons are one of the worst offenders because they got the arrows and the bones. Anyway, spiders are pretty bad too, with eyes and string. Alright, let's drop some food off. Zombie meat, creeper, gunpowder. Probably don't need this, or this right now. The polished andesite we can drop off as well. We'll drop that off. As well as that. Let's see. We got some regular andesite. Drop granite. Let's just let's just empty everything. Sort it all out because there's a lot here. Will take just a moment longer. Need that. Store that. Store that. Sticks. Oh, I guess sticks can go here. Yeah. Spare apple can go there. Spare meat can go here. That'll be easy. All right, that. Oh, and redstone torch is cool. That gets all that taken care of. Now we can go back to cleaning up the outside. It's probably sunset too. Oh no, it's not. Surprisingly, just probably getting close to it. Yeah, it is getting pretty close to it. So we're gonna see what we can get done before sunset, and then skedaddle on back. Cause, well, yeah. You guys have seen what this place turns into as soon as the sun sets. Monsters spawning across the entire field. It's really obnoxious. Alright, let's see here. Just dig all this up as fast as we can. Speedy like a little bunny. Bunny. Alrighty. But yeah. I think I've talked about the stable a couple times in the past, but the general idea of it is there are several skeletal horses that spawned around the walls here one day, and, well, I want to put them all in a stable so I can have them safely collected. After that, I I do know of a field nearby where horses spawn as well, so I may go and get a couple of real and proper horses, living ones, and add those to the stables as well. So I'm thinking probably something with space for four-ish. Well, no, we'll need more than four horses. We're gonna have three skeletal horses. We're gonna have at least one, maybe more, probably more. Because if I see any cool horses out there, I'm gonna want to bring them back. So we're gonna need space for like 10 horses minimum. So let me think. How big would a horse's stable need to be? 3x3 feels a bit small. I mean, you can ride them into that, but I don't know. It just, feels a little small. So if we did them all 4x4, interior, so, if you include fences around it or whatever, that'd be 6x6 with the walls. But the walls overlap, so, not nearly as bad as a proper 6x6. I guess what is that? That's technically going to be 5 wide again. Oh yeah, that works out nicely. We have space for 5 wide there. Well, if we made the stable start there, kind of not really. Because if we want to use that one, and that one to do like cool tiered waterfalls, you're not going to have enough space for a stable because you'll have that, and then this is you want to keep open because the tower's right there. So you'd only have those 3 to build a stable. Well, if we built it long ways, so like coming out this way a lot, we might be able to build the stable that way. That might look okay. That might look okay, come to think of it. Put a big door at one end so that, or both ends, so you can walk through it, walk in and out on each side. So it'd basically be covering the space where this row of trees is pretty handedly. All right, well, what do we want to build it out of? I guess that's the next big question. We got a lot of birch, but I don't think birch is quite the right choice for a stable. I think, off the top of my head, the Savannah wood might be the best one, because that's kind of got that reddish tint to it. And, that would probably look good for a barn stable. I do think a wood is probably the right choice. So I don't think I'm going to have to go get any exotic stones or concrete or anything like that. At least not this time. Oh, okay, I guess there was like coal or something that got dug out there at one point. Just gonna have to avoid that. Gonna have to ponder a little more. Yeah, I think that plan for a stable would probably work. I just, because I don't know what the keep is going to be like quite yet, I don't quite want to build too many of the auxiliary structures just because, well, if the keep ends up being where, or if the auxiliary structures end up being where the keep's footprint needs to be, that could get really awkward pretty fast, and I don't want to overlap that too early, so maybe we kind of just plot out the ground floor, throw fencing in there. Yeah, we could throw some fencing in so we can at least collect up the horses and have them. Not that we're ever going to ride the horses anywhere, just kind of have them because it's cool, I just like collecting a lot of the cool stuff around. And then, yeah, once we've got them collected, we'll know they're safe, and we'll have a vague area where we can keep them. We'll also, throw some torches down or something so the area's lit. The skeletal horses don't cause problems with normal horses, do they? I don't think they do. Go away. Shoo. Oh, chunk of iron. Cool. All right. Wow. We're starting to get a big zone clear here. It's feeling good. Feeling good. All right. Let's take out a couple of trees real quick. Oh my! Spider jockey! Spider jockey and creepers. See, this is why we don't stay out super late. What's worse than a skeleton? A spider jockey when it comes to mob drops, because now you get both a skeleton's 4 drops, or 2 drops, and a spider. So it's like 4 drops filling your bag, and that's half a row gone from one mob spawn. Look at that. Ugh. Oh well. All right, let's come back, clear the bags again, and to clear that off real quick. Oh, we got a little bit more even. Granite gone, diorite, and andesite. Oh, not there, but there. And a touch of iron. We don't see that often enough. Cool. All right, let's take that nap and get those mobs gone. It'll be a lot easier to work when they're not around. All right, here. Okay, let's take that out. Weird. Uh, geez, more skeletons and creepers. Why? Why? They didn't. How annoying. Come on. Okay, there's that. I was hoping I could get that skeleton to take out that creeper. I think there's an achievement for that one, but I don't know if that's happening. Wow, look at that. Just filling my bag was with junk so fast. 1 skeleton, 4 drops. All right. Let's clear this out as quick as we can. I'm just going to ignore that skeleton. He'll go away ooh, hiccup. Excuse me. What? Jeez. More mobs. Ugh. Every time. Why so often with all the zombies? Hmm? Hmm? Why do we got all these zombies here? What did I ever do to deserve so many zombies? Alright, let's clear this stuff out. There we go. What the? Oh, I guess that little block near the ground there must have been from some other tree that got chopped down ages ago, but was close enough to that aspen or birch that it didn't, the leaves didn't go away. Funny that. All right, well, we can clear these birch here. It'll be nice having these gone. Fewer places for skeletons to hide in the day. Fewer places for creepers to harass me from, come out of the woodwork from. And don't worry, we'll plant a whole bunch more trees once we get the terraforming done, sorted, and this place starting to look like a proper castle interior. We're going to be building gardens, and which will include trees, ponds with lily pads, flower beds, all sorts of things. It will be quite elaborate, but for now we have to clear them all out of the area just because well, they're in the way, and for now, and it's just easier this way. It's just, oh my, huh? Well, that's a hole in the ground. All right, cool. That out. Another one. There's that one. Alrighty. damn, I don't have any stone brick with me. Can't seal that up. Don't know why there's a hole there. Oh, actually I do. A creeper detonated here at one point. That's why. See? Too many trees. Gotta deal with them. Me blaming the trees for the creepers. It's probably my fault for not tossing torches anywhere, ever. But, you know, takes time to put torches places. I don't really care. Mobs will go away eventually. And I don't like the look of torches scattered all over the ground anyway. It's a huge part of why I just don't put torches anywhere is, well, it's not that I don't put them anywhere. I don't scatter them over the ground like a lot of people do. You know, some people will cover like 200 blocks in every direction from their base with torches just so they never see mobs spawn ever. I don't do that. I just let them spawn. And just because I want the torches places that visually look cool and visually make sense. I don't want them on the ground. I mean, I certainly don't touch torches if I see other people plant them, but I don't plant them there myself. At least, not really ever. I mean, I have it on rare occasion if I'm in a particularly bad spot, like I'm out in the wilderness, I'm hard up for food, I've barely built a little shelter to hide for the night, and I'm just waiting out the storm kind of deal. I might throw a few torches on the ground in those specific circumstances, but generally I don't. Oh wow, that's a heck of a pile of wood. Not that we're going to use any of it at all because, well, we haven't been using birch for anything so far. We've been using the dark wood for everything in this castle. You know, we might use birch for some things, but I don't know what yet, and it just, oh well. Clear these trees out while we're here, you know? Just while we're on the subject of tree clearing, may as well eliminate the whole forest. Besides, this here was a forest I manually planted just so I would have a source of the wood. But we've got a little bit of the wood built up, and I don't have a lot of uses for it right now. Not imminently, I should say. I will have more uses later, so as soon as I start using it again, I'll plant a bunch more in the nearby area. But for now, we don't need the trees here giving shade to the monsters and blocking my line of sight. So we're just gonna axe them down a little bit. Just gonna axe these trees apart. I got a lot of questions to answer. Alrighty, just a few more. And we're gonna have a lot built up. Otherwise we can probably start laying out some of those side paths. Oh shoot, you know what? We used up all of the deep slate slab, or all the can't talk, too many S's. All of the deep slate brick slabs got used up, making those pillars there, which means we don't have any to lay paths anymore. Oops. Oh, that was a mistake. I knew that was going to come back to bite me. I just kind of forgot how or why. Well, alright. That kind of leaves me with basically one option. To start outlining the keep, or just keep clearing junk out of the area. Well, let me think. What do I want to do then? Well, you know, I don't think we finished the railing on the one. We did start some more smooth stone in the furnace, so we could go collect that, finish the railing for the path where we were working on it, but other than that, I guess we have been streaming for like an hour, 15 minutes. We can probably go for a full 2 hours, honestly. Just don't know what yet. We'll come up with something. It's a little bit harder to make the most entertaining Minecraft streams without at least one other person to bounce topics off of. It's just, you know, me yammering on pretty much constantly here. One second. Had to get myself a drink. You, you know, you really dry out your mouth a lot when you're talking for like hours straight. Anyway, oh, I was practicing. Decided to start practicing singing some last night. I was working on "Libera Me from Hell." That is the. Where was that? Was that the opening? No, that was like the battle theme for Gurren Lagann. They don't ever really play the full thing, but when they jumped right into the chorus there whenever they went into battle, which, man, that is cool. That is a really cool song. Also, wow, the rap there is incredibly hard to sing. There's just so many words being slung so fast. It is hard to keep up with. I'm gonna fill these in real quick. I don't know why. I don't think I'm actually going to need those, but I'm going to fill them in anyway. All right, we're about half terraformed here. Well, sorta, for what it's worth, at least. Shovel's wearing down again. May have to go recharge that. Oop. Wasted some berry. Oh well. They grow back so quickly it doesn't matter. It never matters. They're always there. And there's so many of them. Toss those in there. Alright, what do we got? We got some not that. Alright, double. There we go. Okay. Oh, we got some tools we can toss over here. I don't even know why I hold on to half this stuff. It just builds up slowly. Wow, that is a lot of apples. Got an enchanted golden apple. Found that in a chest at one point. Oh. Oh, our apples are... That's a surprise. I did not expect that to be full. Alright. One second. Just gonna make some chests here real quick. There we go. I don't need that. There we go. Toss those there. And extra apples. Cool. That's easy to deal with. I need those. We'll toss all the birch in there. Like that. We're starting to build up a small stockpile that dark oak. Oops. Do I want to toss that in there? Maybe. I think though what we want to be doing is grabbing those. Filling a whole bunch of land coming up. Oh man, I'm just gonna have to fill in like 10 minutes of random convert. Well, okay, I've been doing that the whole time, but I'm gonna have to make up a lot of just random yammering to deal with the dirt, because that's probably one of the most boring things to watch out there. Now that all your trees are gone, you shall burn, zombies. That is so satisfying to have those not be an issue anymore. It was always really annoying coming out and it's just like zombies and creepers piled up by the door, and you're like, why? Why are you here? Please go away. I don't want you here. But now those trees will now that they're gone, that will no longer be an issue. All right. Now let's just level the ground first. Fill in that. It'll fill with zombies and stuff, but we don't care. It's just a tiny little room. This will also fill with zombies once we cover it over, but again, we don't care because we're not going to be down there, and they are, and there'll be a whole floor between us and them. So we can just kind of ignore the problem. You know, why solve a problem when you can ignore it, right? Right? That's how that works, right? You know, don't do today what you can put off till tomorrow. But seriously, that's terrible life advice. You should take care of your chores and stuff like when you have the opportunity to. Like, you know, stay on top of that shit, people. It's not good to always be putting stuff off. Yeah, all right. Come on, there. Let's fill this in real quick. But at some point, as I expand the castle, because I'm going to be building basement floors, I will be getting back to these rooms. It's just, you know, one of those things where I don't, or back to these underground areas I'm sealing off. It's just one of those things I don't really need to worry about it right now, so I'm not going to. And it's easier to cover it over and better to start building a keep that way. Wait, did we? No, we still got a bunch of dirt. Still got a bunch of dirt we can use. Doot, 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 doot. Honestly, you know, I think at some point I'm going to need to go grind out a bunch more wither skeletons so I can make like 3 more beacons, because that beacon only covers a quarter, or only covers like a small portion of the inside of the castle, and it doesn't reach any of the exterior walls at all, and it's I really wish it covered the whole castle. So I'm going to have to go through and make sure that it does cover the whole castle at some point by putting 4 beacons in. That'll be a task. I don't know if that'll look good though. That's kind of been why I haven't done it, is, you know, 4 beacons is 4 pillars of light you can see from forever away. Well, I guess, actually, I don't think the beacon survives the fog cloud anymore, so, wow. That fog cloud really messed up the idea of beacons altogether, didn't it? Man, why did they change that? The fog update they did with it, 1.8 was just, not good design, not good game design. Like, look, I get it. They wanted to spend less electricity on servers, and by making the servers not have, by making the server default a smaller range, it's a little bit of electricity. But really, Microsoft, I don't think so. It's not a good look. Nope. It looks like it just makes you look like you're prioritizing your wallet over the player experience, which, you know, I mean, it works out in the short term. It does. But it only lasts a couple of years. And as soon as the player experience gets bad enough, you stop growing, you stop expanding, and then you start losing money. And you have to start squeezing tighter and tighter, and you just kind of put yourself in a self-perpetuating cycle of destruction. Which is why you always want to make good experiences first. That's the most important part of any games. Is it fun? If the answer is yes, well, that's good. And you shouldn't put in things that make games unfun, like giant fog walls that make you so you can't see anything. All right. Well, that was some dirt. That was actually a lot of dirt, and it barely covered anything. Oh boy, this could take a while. All right. Well, you know, it is what it is. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna fill in the dirt. We got the dirt stored up. Like, boy, howdy do we got dirt. We got 2.5 double chests of dirt, and I'm pretty sure if I really needed, I got friends with like, a couple double chests each of dirt, at least one each. I honestly don't know if they have like two or more each, but they definitely have at least one each, and I don't think they would mind me emptying those out just a little bit. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. We're not going to need that much dirt, and as we work, we're going to be reclaiming some of what we put out anyway. And we also have that plateau we got to clear off at some point, you know? You know, man? All right. All right, here we go. Just gonna come through, lay this out real quick. Whew. I mean, I know in the past I said I was going to try and integrate that river. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to integrate that river as an underground feature. So you pull up in the boat underneath the castle in one of the underground rooms and can come up to the surface from there, not an overground feature. I think it's just going to be a lot easier to do that way. So yeah, we're hiding the whole river from here. But we can build like arched stone tunnels and stuff over it. I think it'll still look pretty cool, even if it's not the original, hey, cool river flowing places sort of deal. Oh, yeah, and this'll give me an excuse to kind of cover over that big other opening I got in that wall. You know, the one I didn't get to the other day. Oof. I don't think I got nearly enough dirt for this particular part of the project. Oh well. Well, start zigzagging, I suppose. I probably should have got that pole there, but it doesn't matter. You know, there's that birch bridge there that you can see. No idea who built it. It was here before I started building the castle. I have never seen anyone come near it. Not in my entire time on this server. I suspect someone just kind of built it one day to cross the river because they didn't want to swim for some reason. I honestly don't know. It's a mystery to me. Maybe it was so they could bring like a villager or something across on the lead. So, something that wouldn't swim. I bet that's what was going on. Is someone needed to bring like a villager or something across on something that wouldn't naturally go into the water, so they needed a platform to cross the water with. Almost assuredly, that's what happened. Alright, we're just going to throw down the dirt as fast as we can. We'll go back and clean it up later. After all, it's not fun watching someone play in the dirt. It's a lot more fun to play in the dirt yourself, though. We're going to do all the dirt playing just to get that over with as quick as we can. There. Alright. Do 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 do. You know, honestly, I think I may want to go for a nice long stream today. I started an hour and a half ago, but I feel like, I haven't done anything over like a 2-hour stream. So yeah, let's set a personal record today. Let's do like a minimum 3-hour stream. How's that sound? We're gonna get a lot done on this castle today. It'll be cool. It'll be super cool. We're gonna have all kinds of things. Oh, you know what? Since we're covering this over, we're gonna start to see glow squids spawn in this river here. That'll be cool. I've not worked much with glow squids, but one of the cool things you can do with their ink is you can make signs glow in the dark, so they're easy to read when those places where you don't go putting torches, like me. Definitely having some glowing signs will be useful for me, I think. Oh, out of that dirt. Well, let's throw some more in the bar. Man, you just burn through this stuff so incredibly fast when you're working on projects like this. It's It is surprising how fast a stack of 64 is gone in. So, yeah. Gonna work on... I finish up this here. Oh! Crud. Well, that was not in the game plan. Well, gonna have to head on back up then. Oh, you know what would be really cool? Is if on the water level, we actually dug it out a whole bunch and we could put one of those, what do they call those? Hmm, they're like, the Nautilus shell things, the Hearts of the Sea, or the sea cores, you know. That way, if you fall, that way you don't have to spend your time in the boat. You can instead just swim and swim super fast through the area. That'd be cool. That'd be very cool. All right. I don't know when or if we'll get around to that. I don't have them. I don't even remotely have the materials for that. I'd have to go do like treasure hunting and stuff because I have not explored the sea zones much at all here. Oof. Yeah, that would be quite the project to delve into. Because man, let me think. I'd have to collect up not eight Nautilus shells, one Heart of the Sea, if I recall, and a whole bunch of that. What is it called? I have to find a sea temple. That's going to be the big hard one. Is you have to find a sea temple so you can get the prismarine or the prisma stone bricks or whatever it is. It's that green stone because you got to wrap the thing in green stone, and then it goes and it does its shtick. Wow, just gone in a flash. I am glad I have so much of this, so much dirt built up at this point, because if I did not have the stockpile I have, this would be so much harder to do. Oof. But, you know, I mean, that's why I did it in the order that I've been doing it. I started with the strip away terraforming, so I would have the materials set aside for the build up terraforming. And, you know, leaving the sculpting, the part where we go through and handcraft all of it to look really nice for once we have most of the major structures sort of sorted out, you know? Just because, you know, it's best to start with the big things and work your way down to the smaller and smaller things as you go. You know, if you prioritize the small stuff, you don't have room left in your life for the big stuff, and you got to move a whole bunch of small stuff around. All right, let's see here. Probably, you know what? No, we're gonna start getting skeletons spawning where we're standing here right now. It's gonna start getting real ugly. Oh wow, that fog wall looks creepy at night. Like it just turns black. That's unnerving. I wish it didn't do that. Man, this is such a big chunk of ground here. Oh well. You know, it won't take that long to terraform the thing. It's not going to be that bad. We can grab some more dirt while we're here, because we clearly did not grab anywhere near enough. Like, not even remotely. Like, we are going to need pretty much the full double chest, I think, to cover the remainder of what's there. Well, maybe not a full double chest, but the full half chest to cover what's there. Oof. All right. Heading back out. Now that all the mobs should be disappearing and getting out of my way. I don't like you, Enderman. We're gonna fight. Fight me! that was an easy fight. You, you only got one punch in. Boring. Alright, alright. Let's go. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Alrighty. Well, you know, things have been going pretty good, all things considered. We're we're here at like, you know, I actually don't have very much sand built up, come to think of it. Because this build doesn't use like glass anywhere in it so far. I may need to go take some time to gather sand at some point. That might be useful. Or animals in general. You know, maybe that's part of why I have a bit of a problem with the creepers. I've never tamed a cat, like, ever in Minecraft. I know they can be tamed, and, you know, I've been to jungles and stuff on occasion, but I have never bothered to actually tame a cat. Maybe I should do that at some point. I bet that would be a useful thing to do. But, you know, I'd be spending so much time building up this giant structure and all. I'd have to go out and do it. I don't know where a jungle is on this server. It just sounds like a lot of work. I guess I'm just not going to do for now. Maybe I'll do it someday, though. You know, fill the place with cats. Turn this into the cat castle. Could sculpt little cat ears on the front of the building. Oh man, that'd get weird fast. That would get really weird fast, frankly. You know, I really hope there's no one in chat, because my chat window crashed like immediately upon starting up Minecraft today, and I don't know why, and it has not been able to successfully reboot. Actually, you know what? Give me a little bit. I'm gonna try and reboot that chat window. Just gonna try it. There, let's see if we can reboot that chat window. Okay, chat window's back rebooted. Now if someone chats, I should see it. Though I suspect that we've been empty the whole time. We're empty most of the time, especially Minecraft seems to be less popular than most things for people watching my stuff, honestly, which is kind of surprising. You know, Minecraft's a super popular game, but I guess people play it more than they watch it or something. The Lost Ark's done better than anything else I've shown, so that's kind of cool. Actually, no. No, the thing that did the best was when me making my YouTube banner. That had more viewers than anything. That was the only video I made where I actually had a couple of live viewers, surprisingly. But, you know, small channel and all, you kind of expect it, not having live viewers most of the time. It's not a big deal. It doesn't worry me. I'm just getting started, so they'll show up eventually. If you build it, they will come, as the saying goes. Oh, add a dirt there. Let's get to the next stack. Ooh, hopefully you guys didn't hear that. My stomach just grumbled. That shouldn't be happening. I had a really big lunch. I mentioned earlier in the stream, but I had like three full-size pork chops with the bone in it and everything, like the what do they call those? The short rib pork chops or something. Like 3 of those things. Those things are big, and yeah, it fills you up for like a day. Don't need to eat anything till the next day generally. So not sure why we got a little grumble there. All right. Let's get this in. There we go. All right, and a little bit more. We're gonna have to refill the active stacks here in a second. Just got to keep that shovel high so we don't accidentally hit the ground there. All right, there we go. Let's see. Fill that up. We can do some more. Yeah, we're making progress. It takes a while. Just a lot of dirt we got to get down. But once it's down, we'll be able to build a lot really fast. It'll be cool. I I could actually, maybe I'll build the stable over on this side. The towers won't be even then, but maybe that's not the worst thing. Or maybe we could build the stable, somehow design it in such a way where it's like a cool multi-floor stable where maybe we have some certain animals on certain floors or something. That that could be cool, actually. Rather than just like, 10 horses, enough to store like 100+ animals each in their own little stall. Just, crank everything to 11, even the stable. After all, this is a pretty darn big castle, so we should have the space to build some cool structures in it. Like that. It could be a way to go. Be like a internal Noah's Ark, but not floating anywhere because you can't have moving vehicles in Minecraft, really. I mean, I guess you technically can with like those weird slime block flying machines, but you can't really build enough. You can't really build anything that's super cool with those. They're just kind of factory machines more than anything. Like you can set them up to like carpet bomb things with TNT, or place one specific block in an empty area, but that's kind of it. Like, it's really hard to get much value out of them besides that. All right, clean up this dirt. Almost done. All right, that's all cleaned up. Let's fill the active bag again. Alrighty. Hey, we're over halfway across this big giant hole. That is significant progress we've made. Good job, us. Good job. I have to dig that out eventually. Replace it with stone brick. But that's a project for another day. Well, maybe later today. That's a project for not right now. Because right now, we stay focused. Get the dirt floor in. As quick as we can. Quick as a bunny. Just, this just happens to be a very slow bunny that plods along by tiptoeing backwards. uh, oh, I should go hunt down some rabbits at some point. I hear, in theory, the game has that rabbit in it. If you breed enough rabbits once in a great while, you'll get one that's carnivorous and deals a whole bunch of damage when it attacks. I've never seen it, so that'd be cool to test out at some point. Yeah, I think that would be cool. I don't know where we would find rabbits though. Where do rabbits spawn? They're not mountainous. Can rabbits spawn in Aspen Woods? Maybe. We'll I'll have to look that up on the wiki later. Let's see, just gonna fill this in real quick. Oop, almost done. Alright. Almost. There. Cool. Alright. Let's see here. Clean this up. We're gonna fill up the active bag again in just a second. Alright. Oop. Missed piece of dirt. We need that dirt. We need so much dirt. So much dirt. Alright. Here we go. Oh, you know what? We need to refill the active bag again. What was that? Zombie below me? I think so. That sounds really close. That sounds uncomfortably close. I don't know where it is, though. I don't see it anywhere. Huh. Well, I guess I ignore it until it becomes a problem. As I do everything. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ignore your problems until they force themselves on you. That way you never have to, worry about them. Yeah, that's terrible advice. When you do that, that literally causes you to do nothing but worry about your problems. You should tackle your problems head on, front and center, every time, as soon as you see them. Come on, just a little bit more. There we go. All right. Wow. Let's quickly fill this in, and then we will head back and get the sleeping done. That way we don't get ambushed by a bunch of mobs out on this dirt platform here. This thin dirt platform where undoubtedly a creeper will spawn behind me, explode, and drop me into the water below. Drop my stuff because I'll be dead into the water below, and then it'll be a pain in the butt to recover. So yeah, let's not hang out here on this platform at night. That sounds wise, right? All right, just a little bit more. Cool. I'll clean these up. We should be able to easily finish this thing within the next daylight session here. We are almost all the way across. Just a little tiny bit more to go. A little itch on my forehead. Jeez. Okay. All right. All right. Sheep. How do I get more sheep here? There's always just ever been one, and no more spawn ever. Why? Why don't I get cows or sheep or chickens or anything spawning here? Nothing but mobs. Nothing but mobs. Do we have enough dirt? We do not have enough dirt to finish. Jeez. I am actually kind of surprised this project, or filling that in, used up so much dirt. Okay, okay. That's done. We're gonna head over here, get a little tiny bit of rest real quick. Just need a second. There we go. There we go. Had to really scratch that itch on my forehead there. Not sure where it came from, but man, it was a thing. All right. Don't you just hate when you get one of those itches that just doesn't go away? Look at all that progress we've made. Now we can watch the advance of the grass army there across the surface. We got 1, 2, 3 in there. Yeah, if we cut right through here, that'll be like halfway. Meaning we'll pretty much, once we fill in either side, that'll be done for this. That'll be awesome. Oof. It's been a long time coming here. It's taken us, what, 30 minutes almost to fill this in? So, yeah, that'll be nice to be done with that. We'll have that part of the project done. We'll have space where glow squid will spawn. That'll be cool. Actually, if we go through and we dig that out a whole bunch, get the shovel on, we got the helmet of respiration so we can breathe underwater for a long period of time even. We can make a huge area where glow squid would spawn. Maybe even dolphins if we're lucky. I think dolphins only spawn in the ocean actually, so I don't think we can get dolphins spawning here. That's not a big deal. Not really. That being said, it would be cool to build an aquarium. Like, a legit aquarium. Get good buckets of various fish, pour them into it and stuff as part of the castle. definitely going to have to look into doing that. I'm not sure how we'd do it, but we're going to have to figure out how to do it. How to sort that out. There's so many things we got to build in this castle. It's so big, and it's going to be so cool. It's going to be genuinely just ridiculously cool to explore this place when it's done. Oop, clear that out. And doop. There we go. Oop. Yeah. Oh my, that shovel is on death's door. I need to immediately stop using it because it is going to break if I do not. And that is going to be a very expensive shovel to replace. We do not want to have to replace that shovel. No, 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 no. that probably cost me like, what, 400 emeralds to make in the first place. So replacing that is going to be very expensive. All right. Come on, just a little bit more. Little tiny bit. Sort this out. No, let's actually cross one more time. I didn't think we were going to have to cross like this one more time, but I think one more time will give us the spacing we need to really take care of this easily. The most efficient way to do it, at least the most efficient way I can come up with. I don't know. I'm not the smartest out there, so I'm just using the most efficient ways I come up with. So I'm sure someone in chat has a better way. Or, maybe no one. Who knows? Alright. So now that that's there, we can, oh, ow! What was that? Oh, there's a bony boy down there. Go away, Mr. Bony Boy. I do not appreciate you. You are unwanted guest. You are an unwanted guest in this fine establishment that is my home. Alright. Let's see here. So at some point I would like to get some name tags and capture some enemies. Name them, so you can keep them. At least I think that's how name tags work, right? You can capture hostile mobs and hit them with a name tag and they stay, right? I think they do. They don't despawn once they're name tagged. Maybe wrong about that, but I don't think I am. I think I'm right about that. So it'd be really cool to have like a, throw down some iron bars and put out a little prison in the little dungeon in the castle and fill it with hostile mobs with name tags on them, I think the hardest one would be to name tag would be the creeper, honestly. Like that. Oof. If you wanted to have a full collection of them, creeper would be super hard because you'd have to slap it with the name tag and then immediately hide behind something before it explodes. That could be genuinely very difficult. All right, let's see here. We're almost full. Move on to anything more interesting than packing piles of dirt. Oof. Just stacks and stacks and so many stacks of dirt. This has been way too much dirt, honestly. Come on. It dawns on me, I don't know why people consider dirt a renewable resource. I guess it's because I guess technically you can make more of it if you have gravel, but also the thing is like gravel is also kind of a non-renewable resource, so why would dirt be renewable if gravel's not? I mean, technically there is a near infinite supply of gravel, but at least when you're working on a small server like this, there's a functional infinite supply. you know, for the really big servers where that sort of thing matters, there is not. Because, well, okay, they use way too much TNT on those servers, so yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm talking about those crazy servers where there's like anarchy servers, I think is what they call them. Those things get wild. I've never been to one, but man, the videos when stuff goes down there, it gets crazy. And some of the builders on those are like better than anyone I've ever seen on a non-anarchy server. I don't even understand it. It is genuinely mind-blowing how some of that stuff goes. I am super impressed by a lot of those people. There was one server that was like A2B1 or something. I don't remember its name exactly, but it had some weird name like that, and it had it had some really cool builds. One of the people that had been playing on it for a really long time just went and did a whole bunch of. It was, when I say just, I mean like a couple of years ago. He went around and like videoed a bunch of different bases. He dug up some of the save files when bases were discovered and would take tours of them and stuff. And it, like, holy moly, there was some cool stuff that got built on those servers. It's a real shame too, because they're anarchy servers, so inevitably, 100% of the time, these servers or these bases get griefed at some point. Generally, within like 6 months, most bases don't last more than 6 months before a griefing happens, as I understand it. But some of these bases had been around, the longest one was around for like 11 years, which is crazy. The story was pretty interesting too. The reason it lasted so long is, and it was the longest lasting base on the entire server too, because of a weird series of events. Someone had found an exploit in Minecraft and was using it to track the locations of everyone on the server. And they used that to map out every single base on the server. But this really old base that had never been found before, no one was using it at the time. It had been completely abandoned. The people that had been using it had stopped playing. And so it sat there empty during this major, it's not really a hack, it's just an exploit. Exploit is the best way to put it. Because it's something that you technically could do, but you really shouldn't be doing, sort of deal. And they did get it patched out so that you couldn't do that anymore. Don't worry about it. Minecraft does not have this problem in it anymore. But there was a way where you could set up a bot to basically watch every single person move about the server constantly. So they were able to find every single active base on the server. But this base that had been around for, it was about 2 years at that point. So it was already a really long, really well-hidden base to start with. So it had been around for quite a while at that point, but it had been abandoned. Anyway, they couldn't find it because no one was there, and they were tracking the bases by people's movement exclusively. So the base survived one of the biggest griefing runs on the entire server, where almost every single base was destroyed on the entire server. Anyway, come around like 2 years later, the base gets found by a player on the server, and instead of destroying it, instead of griefing it, that player had realized that it was empty and it had been abandoned. But there was a plaque on the wall of that base of everyone who had ever lived in it and ever worked on it. So he added his name to the plaque and restarted the base and kept it going. So fast forward a couple more years, the base has expanded to like 12 people building it and expanding it, and eventually the original builder logged back in and was like, what? My base is still here? And it had been like 6 years at this point since this base was built. And at that point, it was like the longest lasting base on the entire server already. So yeah, it was super cool. And then they kept expanding it, and this was a base that had basically been around since not quite vanilla Minecraft, but like 1.0 kind of Minecraft. So it had been around a really, actually, I think it had been around longer than that. It might have been around pre 1.0. So it was one of the longest built bases, and it was done on an Anarchy server of all things. So it was incredible to see this thing. Anyway, it did eventually get discovered like a year ago, real time today. Back in like early 2021, if I recall. And for those of you watching this video far in the future, assuming it doesn't just fall into get worn away in the sands of time on the YouTube servers. But yeah, it was discovered sometime in 2021, not by anyone finding it, but because one of the members betrayed the base and told someone where it was, and that person immediately went and told a bunch of griefers, and the base was, it was destroyed, exactly as you would expect. But it was an absolutely colossal base. It was so cool. If you ever get the chance, go look it up. Go try and search it on the YouTube or something. It is definitely worth watching the video tour of that base. And I think you can download I think there is a mirror of a download of the world before the base was destroyed shortly. But you know, it is a very cool base. And that same channel has a lot of really cool bases. One of the largest bases ever built, too, on that same server was recorded there. That base did eventually get grief, but it was around for like a year and a half before. Oh my god, hiccups. Apologies. Okay. I think we're good. Anyway, yeah, one of the largest bases ever built was something like, I want to say it was like 4,000 blocks by 4,000 blocks wide. It was absolutely colossal. Inside it had dozens of biomes that were hand built by the users of the base. Super cool. It did eventually get griefed, but you know, all good things must come to an end, I suppose. Anyway, that about concludes the floor building. My shovel here is screaming in pain and so. Where did this diamond axe come from? Why do I have 2 diamond axes? Has that been there the whole time? What the? Okay. Huh. I don't remember that being there. Yeah, look at that. I do have milk if I ever need it. Anyway, my tools... I desperately need to repair some of my tools, so we're going to go do that real quick. And then we're going to come in and we're going to take a real swing at clearing out some of the dirt mound there, so we have a nice, flat, clean space to build the keep on. Oh, right. Easiest way to the portal is going to be down this way. Down the tunnel, through the hole in the floor, which will need to get patched up eventually. I just haven't yet. You know, once I get the keep up, I'm going to move this elevator so that it ends under the keep. We'll extend the minecart tunnel as well, so it ends underneath the keep, and you can take the elevator straight up and down from inside the keep to the tram here. It'll be a lot easier then. Anyway, here we are at our destination. For those of you who haven't seen, this is our villagers. If you really wanted to see a good look around the place, you can watch my home tour video. But we're just going to be visiting the tool resupply farm. I am going to mute Minecraft as we approach it because it is deafeningly loud, like super super uncomfortably loud because of simply the way the farm has to be set up to make it work. There's so much noise to it. Anyway, so that's going to happen here in just a minute. But it is a very efficient farm. It's set up in such a way where a another member of the server broke through the roof of the Nether. No idea how he did that. And basically set up a giant platform where only zombie pigmen can spawn, and so you bait the zombie pigmen into the trap, and then you just collect the experience, and it fills up all your mending tools. So give me a second while I mute Minecraft, because this is about to get ear-bleedingly loud. And we're just going to not listen to it. I am not going to subject you to that. It will peak out the limiter on the game audio setup I've got, which that it gets bad. Like, it gets real bad. It's just a wall of noise. I think it's because there's like 30 grindstones going constantly here. You know, the ones used for like tuning weapons or whatever. I don't really understand how it works, but it seems to do a really good job. So I'm not going to complain about it. I'm going to use it while it's here. Man, is it loud! All right, all right. Let's head on up. Head on up. You can see the little sparkles, yeah, from leftover from last time, and yeah, they are always left over from last time because the experience orbs are generated faster than you can pick them up here. It'll actually lag the server out if you spend too much time at the farm. So we only take short visits here generally. Gonna move that there. Gonna move that there. All right. So let's get this stuff refilling. Just move that. Crouch, step out, so we can. There we go. Get all the experience orbs into the shovel as fast as can be. Let's top off the axe while we're at it too. Cool, cool. All right. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. But yeah, you can see once the thing starts, the zombie pigmen just throw themselves into it and are destroyed quite rapidly. Anyway, the tools are full. Let's get out of here so I can unmute the game. Can I? There we go. Close that. Do I need any of these? I don't think I need any gold or anything. Yeah, that's just gonna. Those are all full. Okay. Cool. All right, so let me get that sound back on real quick, and you might even be able to hear it as we're walking away. Nope. I guess you can hear a little tiny bit of the grindy sound as we walk away. Not much. It's already faded mostly. But yeah, that's the experience farm. Completely refills your tools super super fast. No need to worry about anything really. So it's really nice. You get to have like just a bunch of the best tools out there and no need to worry about them falling apart. As long as you visit the farm periodically. Does my shovel have? I need to get what is that? Endurance? I think it's endurance. Unbreaking. I need to get unbreaking on my shovel so I don't have to come here as often. I think that'd help. Let's see if we can find the villager that sells endurance books before we head back. That would definitely help, and we can do less boring, more cool stuff. You know, less climbing up and down ladders for ages. All right, all right, all right. Let's go, let's go, let's go! All right. Let's see. I think we should have some emeralds sitting in the under chest. Sweet. And books, because we need one of those. All right. What do we got? Who has endurance? Is it you? No. You? No. Was it you? No, that's Aqua Affinity. You? Sweeping Edge. Riptide Efficiency. No, no. Unbreaking. There we go. That's the one we want. That guy's got Impaling on him. Cool. Alright. Cool. We got the book we need. Let's install it on this shovel. Oh, someone threw down a new anvil recently. That means someone's been on the server at some point. Huh. Neat. I make that comment because it's been a long time since I've seen anyone besides myself on this server. When I say a long time, I mean like 2 or 3 weeks. I think it's largely been abandoned, so I kind of feel bad keeping it going all by myself, but I guess I'm here. I can build on it, and I can slowly expand it. And if they do decide to start playing again, there will be cool stuff for them to come explore. So, I'm not going to... There's no real reason to stop. I personally know the guys that have it, so I can get a copy of the save if I really need, because they want to shut it down or something. It's no biggie. No big deal whatsoever. Super easy. Super, super easy. Alrighty. Let's go chop down. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna build the keep today. We're not gonna build the keep today, but what we are going to do is we're gonna level this place so that we have maximum opportunity to build the best keep we can next stream. How's that sound? I'll make sure I stockpile just an absolute ton of materials. The quantity of materials needed to build a keep of colossal proportions and grandeur. So yeah, it'll be super cool, but we're not going to be building the keep today. But we are gonna clear all the ground to make sure that this keep has the best chance it can be of being awesome. Absolutely awesome. Alright. Pick up some of that. Clear this. Oh yeah, look at that. That shovel is holding in there way better now that we got the unbreaking on it. It lasts so much better. Whew, much better. We can fill that back in real quick. Oh wow, yeah, that is worlds of difference in lifespan to this shovel. I didn't realize I had forgotten to put unbreaking on it. Maybe I couldn't afford it at the time. I think that's what it was. I just didn't have the emeralds when I made the shovel. That's probably what happened. I know there was a point where I had one with unbreaking, but there was a little accident. I lost like all my tools at that point. It happens once in a while, so sometimes you gotta remake them, and if you're remaking them and you don't have a ton of materials on hand, it can be a little rough. So you kind of pick and choose what features you want the most. And I guess unbreaking was not top of my list. Not when I can have that kind of clear speed from the crazy high efficiency. Just gotta keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Come on. Clear out everything we can. Just... Come on. Alright, cool. Let's clear this block. Ow. Oh, ow. Go away. Oof. Wow, that is a lot of dirt we just cleared. You know, we kind of just refilled that whole pile of dirt we used. All right, all right. Wow, look at that. We just watched a bunch of zombies spawn in front of us. Oof. Big empty fields, man. Just, I didn't hit the spider, and the spider didn't hit me, but we passed right through each other. What happened there? All right, well, we can let those guys burn off for a couple seconds while we empty the bags, because I guarantee we got a bunch of dirt. Yep. Didn't quite refill all the dirt we used, but man, we refilled a lot. All right, and I think gravel. Gravel. Yep. There we go. Cool. And that shovel's still kicking hard. Exactly what we need it to do. I wish I had refilled it sooner. Go away, zombie, please. I do not want you around here anymore. Alright. Alright, let's see. Let's see. We're gonna get back to clearing this thing. Yeah. Jeez, creepers. No, 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 not on the path, please, not on the path, please, not on the path. Oof. Okay, okay, that creeper's gone. No, it's the worst when they explode on the path. Alright. Let's clear out that. It's like a dog doing its business on the path. Just you just look around and you're like, what? Why did you let this happen? You feel a little bit of shame in your soul. Don't worry, shame can always be beaten out later. Alright, there we go. There we go. What was that? I guess, oh, it must be the skeletons and stuff underneath us. You know, now that we've completely covered over a huge portion of the ground, there's a giant dirt cave below us. Alright, let's clear this out. Oh, hey, look at that. There's a skelly boy. How are you? Oh, you're in a pool of water. Well, that pool of water is going to be a bit inconvenient, isn't it? Alright, well, I know of one solution. Just pack it with dirt and dig it back out. Because, geez, yeah, water can be obnoxious to deal with sometimes. Let's swap those. We have the dirt to pack. Hey, look at that. Don't have to pack that end at least. Alright, let's go. Fill, 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 fill. Fill, 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 and fill, and fill, and fill, and fill, and fill. You know, it feels weird saying fill over and over because it sounds like a name in my head for some reason, not an action after a little while. We could name one of our horses Phil. I wonder which horse would be a good Phil. Let's finish filling though. We'll figure out which horse later. We are going to name one of the horses Phil. There we go. Almost left that suspiciously half done. Oops. Alright, we can clear out all this now. We can even drop down a bit and clear out below. Alright. Just gotta let this shovel do its job. In the only fashion this shovel does. Excellently and with great expedience. Alright, let's see. Oh wow, we've been going 2 hours, 20 minutes. Yeah, it is hard to keep up a conversation solo 2.5 hours, you know? If there's anyone in chat, please give me a holler, because I would love to have someone to talk to. No? Alright, well, just me then. That's fine. We got plenty of dirt here to argue with. And scream at dirt all day long. Let's cut this out. Alright. We'll head over here. Oh, there's a big pile of gravel there too. Ha ha ha. Ratatata. Ho 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 ho. Hee 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 hoo. Alright, enough of that. Let's get the pickaxe out and start clearing this. There we go. Do we... I think I kind of do want to mine most of this as... Oh, wow, there's a bunch of... Most of this with the silk touch. Don't need the axe for now, but we do need both of those. Yeah, the reason we're using the silk touch is just so that we don't have to spend the coal to fire it later when we need the stone brick, and we're going to need it a lot. Like, a lot of stone brick. Because this keep is going to be big. It is going to be really big. It is going to go super high up over this outer wall here. Probably at least 4 stories tall if I had to guess. Maybe taller. I don't know exactly. I want to make sure that I at least hit like 150 blocks high. If not a full 200 blocks. I don't know if it would look good hitting the sky limit or not, so I'm not going to set my sights on hitting that yet, but if it can look good hitting the sky limit, we will hit the sky limit. I just, don't know if that's going to happen, how easy it is to make that happen. So we're not going to count on it yet. Alright, let's just gotta clean out some more of this. Oof. So much stone. So much stone to clear out. So I was watching the second episode of the Chadcast today, Chaos, Hope, and Death. Apparently in Japan, karaoke bars, they tell you how many calories singing burns up, which I honestly never thought of singing as burning up a lot of calories, but apparently it does. Like a single song can burn up 9 calories or something. It's like, what? Really? But man, that's way more than I ever would have expected. So honestly, sitting here chatting like this constantly probably is burning up a ton of calories. Just because, if one song, 5 minutes long, is like 9 calories, and you're thinking 2 hours long, jeez, doing like a 2 hour long song, man, that'd be, what would that be off the top of my head? That's a gotta think about that for a moment. 35, 54, that's 108 calories for 2 hours of chatting away. That's assuming that chatting is roughly the same number of calories as singing, which there's no guarantee that it is, but, assuming it is, whew, that is a chunk. Though I suppose that's actually not that much bigger than just like existing calories, come to think of it, because if you use 2,000 calories a day, you're going to use up just under 100 calories an hour just sitting around doing nothing. So maybe singing really doesn't burn that many calories. It's more the just existing half burns the calories. Who knows? I'd have to really think about that. Maybe do a little bit of research. Let's see. All right, let's clear out some more of this. You can hear the zombies groaning. That's never a good sign. Oh my, bags are almost full too. All right, well, let's clear out what dirt we can here. Fill up the bags with the dirt, and or at least some of dirt. Then we'll head back and bunch of gravel. Well, gravel's gross. Let's clear out the blob. I think Yeah, that's what they call lumps of stuff in Minecraft is blobs. That's because it's using a blob algorithm to spawn it, if I recall. I honestly don't know much about the blob algorithm. I know it's a thing and it's used for 3D stuff building, but don't know it at all. Couldn't write one if I needed to. At least not by name. I might be able to write one accidentally simply by arriving at the conclusion I needed certain properties that blobs fulfill, but I wouldn't realize that I was writing one. All right, let's empty these bags. We got some pretty full bags here, and we got a lot, like a lot to clear still. But the clearing is going pretty well. Like we have made some good progress, taking out a huge chunk of that ground there. It's great. It's going fantastic. We're gonna have so much space to build a beautiful, beautiful keep for this castle. It's gonna be the greatest keep you've ever seen in a castle. Bar none. Or par none? Is it bar none or par none? I think it's bar none, because if I'm not mistaken, that comes from uh, mixed martial art combat, where you would bar certain moves because they were considered too dangerous. So if you bar none, you bar none of the moves, i.e., you're holding nothing back, or you're allowed to hold nothing back. I believe that's the origin of that particular phrase. I'd have to double check it though. I'm not 100% confident in that. All right, let's drop that off. We're going to drop off this ugly tunic. Take a little nap because I think the sun was setting anyway. And we'll head back out and keep filling up the bags. I am so glad I put the efficiency on the shovel. That shovel has burned itself out so quickly, so many times, that without that efficiency, it would already be nearly at zero. We would already be going back to repair it again because it would be pretty much out after the very little we did. All right, let's deal with these zombies real quick. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Gone. Cool. Let's see. There's some boots here, or meat here. We got some boots right in our bag. Tap that. Tap, tap, tap. Clear this as fast as we can. Oh, that was a mistake. Let's just refill that real quick. Just so we don't trip in those holes, because, tripping in the holes is going to make the problem worse pretty quick. All right. Ooh, baby. Let's roll. No, rock and roll. Listen to that shovel go burr on dirt. Dirt go burr. It's cathartic, just destroying everything in sight like this. It is really cathartic. Okay. At some point, I'll probably need to start building like some specialty annex buildings as well, like a chemistry lab. Well, alchemy lab, I guess is what they call it, but alchemy chemistry. It's the same thing, really. But build a laboratory annex building. That'll be cool. I wonder what I'd make that look like. It's to think on that. I could. I'd want probably a cool big chimney on it or something, so you can have smoke pouring out of it all the time. Maybe a bunch of chimneys on it to have even more smoke pouring out of it. That'd be cool. All right. Let's see here. We've done a bunch of dirt. Let's get some of the stone going. Oof. All right. Let's see. Knock you out. We'll knock you out. Oh, ooh, there's another block of dirt. Got it. All right, let's take care of some of this stone. Start with this stuff here, just because it's we can pick it out, and then we can switch to the silk pickaxe real quick and clear out the stuff we want with the silk touch. Cool, cool. Actually, let's grab the coal too while we got this. Cool, cool. And it's really, really nice having the it's not looting, but it's the digging equivalent. It's like treasure or something. What is that called? Fortune. Fortune is one of the best enchantments in the game, just because you can get so much extra coal from it. Honestly, you can get a lot of extra stuff. Basically anything but like tree stuff. If it's multi-drop stuff, you can get a ton of extras, which is super nice. So, yeah, always get fortune when you can. Whew. Just gotta clear it now. Look at that. Like, imagine this here was all like 3 blocks under. This was all covered with like 3 blocks deep of dirt just a little bit ago, and we've gotten it all cleared out there. We can clear this out too, and we'll have even more space. And we're getting there. We can once we clear up to the path width, that'll be pretty significant. I don't know if the path is the length that we want it, but I suppose it is what it is right now. We may have to make it shorter or longer depending on what we decide the keep's ultimately going to look like. But it's really hard to visualize the exact keep while all this junk's in the way. So really, really been putting off clearing it out, and it's time. Like this is where we are. We're at burn it down, clear it out. Anything that gets in the way, gone, destroyed. At all costs. I hear a witch giggling. Honestly, I don't see witches around here too much. I'm kind of surprised too, because there's a swamp not far from here, so you'd really think you'd see witches more. Though we're not actually in the swamp anywhere. Oh, hello. Go away. Wow, that was inconsequential. They threw like a single potion and were torn apart trivially. Didn't even have like items on them or anything. That's kind of boring. Maybe the sticks. Oh yeah, it was the sticks. The gunpowder might have been them too, because I don't think I had gunpowder. Though maybe that was from a creeper. Hard to remember. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Just gonna keep clearing. Man, those zombies are real upset with me. You can hear them just groaning away. Just constantly groaning. Oh good, they decided to be quiet a little bit. You ever do that with your dog? Like, the dog makes a and then you immediately reply with the too, and you just kind of back and forth at each other, having a conversation neither one of you really understand. I do that with my dog a lot. I really like dogs. Any of you guys in chat have dogs? They're pretty cool. Ow! 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 Go away! Ow! That! Ow! 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 Oh, jeez! Another one? Go away! Oof! Jeez! What? How obnoxious! All right, we can get back to digging now. Get back to clearing this junk out of here. Let's clear the dirt here real quick. There we go. All right. Silk, 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 silk. We can clear some more of this. I guess we must be like immediately over a cave Well, there's obviously the dirt cave, though I think given that they were coming up out of there, it might not necessarily be out of the dirt cave. They might be coming from a natural cave this time. I know there's a few natural caves about the area. I've explored them lightly, but I also kind of didn't care because I knew at some point I was just going to kind of run them over and not really pay attention to what was there. Like, I'd get the resources eventually because I was going to strip the land clear of anything on top. So I didn't bother to really look super hard. It happens. Didn't bother to light them, as usual. It happens a lot. Hopefully this isn't a thunderstorm. I don't want to have to go back to the base yet, though, looks like our bag space is going to disagree with that. Our bag space wants to go back. Oh, let's top it off and then we'll head back. Ugh. So much stuff today, jeez. Like just absolute colossal quantities of stuff needs digging here. But this does mean we will have the resources by a large margin to build the keep. Like, that is one of the huge reasons why I don't mind digging all this stuff out, is because we need a lot to build this keep. Like I said, at least 4 floors, if not more. So we're already looking at being 2 floors twice as tall as the outer wall there, which is no joke. Like, that's what, 16 blocks tall? Something in that? You think, actually, for a moment, because it's 5 blocks between floors, I think? Maybe it's 6 blocks, something like that. And then it's a block for the roof, a block for the floor itself, 2 blocks for the passage, so I think it's 10 blocks per floor, so that's like 20 blocks up, actually. Wow, that's taller than I thought it was. Okay, so yeah, that's like 10 blocks up and down each way. So we got 20 block tall walls, so we're gonna need like 40 block tall walls. That's 2/3 of a stack of bricks there. Per space you fill. That's going to be so much stone. An absolutely gargantuan quantity of stone. So, yeah, we're going to need a lot. Like, a lot. Oof. And, of course, we have just way too much dirt building up. Diorite's starting to get full, slowly. Andesite's got time. Though we did use some andesite, so it's got time, but it also, gets dipped into periodically. Let's see, what else we got? Got the coal, let's drop off that. We can drop off some of these mob drops. Do that and that. Sticks. Here we go, sticks. And these boots. Eventually I'll clean that chest out of just random mob drop equipment. There's a lot in it. 1 second. Ah, itchy nose, itchy nose. Alrighty. Time for another round. What is this? Round 3? 4? Something like that. It's starting to add up. That's how many rounds. It's rounds adding up. Alright. Go away. Go away. Go away. Cool. Ugh, ow. Can you please stop? I do not like your skelly boy arrows. Thank you. Wow, no gunpowder. One of the only useful mob drops, but a bunch of stuff off the skeleton. Oh well. 2 creepers, no gunpowder, ton of stuff off the skeleton. Alright. Well, let's Get digging. Can't change the past. Can't change random drops. And yeah, I think we're gonna finish up here in probably about 20 minutes. Just a quick heads up, but because we've been going almost 3 hours now, it's one of the longest streams I've done. So hey, proud of that. And honestly, it just felt fine streaming this long. I was a little worried because I'd never streamed quite this long before, but you know, no real issues encountered. I'll probably pick out like another game for next time. I might look at like Jump King even, though I'm not sure if I necessarily want to play Jump King. Geez, you don't really make progress in Jump King so much as you'll learn to not be as bad at it, and you just hope you can do it all in one run. I suppose in some way that kind of reminds me of the old NES games I used to play. If any of you ever played Contra, or I guess it was released in the U.S. here by the title of Life Force. That had that going for it. You started the game with what, 5 lives, and you had to fight your way through the entire thing. You could occasionally earn an extra life, but yeah, if you died, if you lost all your lives, you just only thing to do was start over. There was no form of permanent progress in the entire game. Very first Mario was like that. Like, not Super Mario, just Mario, or Mario World, something. It was... I still got it on the NES, but yeah, it also played like that. You started the game with a few lives, and I guess it was Super Mario. They did call it Super Mario then. But, yeah, you started the game with a few lives, and you had to get good to beat the game. Like, if you died a bunch, nope, you're done. Just come back, get good. Those NES games, those were the real Dark Souls. You Dark Souls people, are being like, yo, we got these really hard games. No, Dark Souls is... all the Souls games are really easy. They're compared to anything, pretty much anything on the NES. You had to genuinely be super good, pixel perfect constantly for hours and hours, because you do not get an infinite number of second chances. You get, 10 second chances through the entire run. So, yeah. Those of us who cut our teeth in the NES era this whole Dark Souls era of quote-unquote super hard games comes off as a little disingenuous, so to speak. I'm not saying that they're bad. For the record, I actually think the Dark Souls games are really, really good games. But to claim that they are hard is disingenuous. Because they are extremely lenient, extremely forgiving for mistakes made compared to a lot of other games. Alrighty, where are we? We've made some good progress. We've actually gotten all the way up to the path there. We can push the other side out, or push the wall out a little bit further over yonder, and would pretty much have everything up to the path, where the front of the castle is going to, or front of the keep rather, front of the castle's already built out there, where the front of the keep-ish is going to be, and I don't know, maybe, do I want to do another portcullis for the keep as well as the castle gate? I could do 2. I've done 2 before. They take up a bit of room, but, they're not hard to build. They just, they take up a bit of room. I might do that. I might try and plan one of those out next time or something. I don't know if I'll stream the process of building redstone contraptions. I enjoy the process, but it does... I often can't remember the builds super well, so I... Oh, shoot. Well, yeah, you just, that was my, beacon room we just took a peek inside of, so we cannot go past this block right here for now. Because that will expose my beacon to danger, and I do not want to do that yet. Not until I can immediately resurround it with not danger. You know, a big stone wall and a bunch of torches, because I do not want... Oh god, exactly this. Oh god, that scared me. Creepers near the beacon is super scary, not gonna lie. That's like the thing that scares me the most here is creepers getting near my beacon. That took too long to farm out to accidentally have it be destroyed by a creeper. Oh god, that would be horrible. Alright, let's just hurry up and be done with this. There's a bunch of dirt. How's our bags looking? They're getting kind of full again. Jeez. Well, at least the shovel's holding out. The shovel's held out for several full bags of junk, which that's a first. Alright, let's get some of this. We can get all this stone up. Get the diorite. We'll grab the granite there. I really should build something with all the granite and diorite and stuff I'm building up at some point. I just don't really know what. But I do think they're cool blocks. I wish you could build diorite and granite bricks, but you can't. You only get polished and smooth diorite and granite and andesite. I do wish there was some kind of brick version of them, but alas, there is not. Anyway, it'd be, it'd be real cool to have like a giant red brick castle, but digging up that much clay would be super, super annoying. That's the only reason why I've never built one, is clay is both hard enough to find and annoying enough to dig up that I do not want to dig up, 10,000, 100,000 blocks of clay. I don't mind doing it for stone because, well, it doesn't take much time, it's easy. But clay is another deal, man. That stuff just takes forever. Then you gotta fire it all, and it's super expensive on the front of coal because you have to fire it at a... what is that? One piece of coal for every 2 clay brick blocks you make. It 4 times as expensive as firing like stone bricks. Yeah, it's a pain. I don't like working with the material. Alright, what do we got next? What do we got? Let's keep going. Take this out. We're almost done with this particular section. Whew. Well, not almost done with this segment, but, almost done with, right here. Got a lot cleared out. We'll probably dig out the pillar around the beacon, but leave the beacon itself alone, just so that, we have a very clear idea of how to protect it. But as you did see, it is so important to me that that beacon stay safe. I literally encased it in obsidian down there. I guess I covered it back over quick enough that you might not have seen that, but yeah, it's got an obsidian panel over the top of it with a single glass block poking a hole through it, just to hopefully protect it. That being said, it's got a glass block on it, so it's hard to say if all the obsidian in the world would be able to protect it with that glass block exposing it. Anyways, It's been a long stream so far. Oh, what's this? Cave! Cave with mobs in it. Let's just not, shall we? Not right now. Not right now. We're gonna not. Not. And we can say we did though. Yeah, we can not and say we did. Let's not and say we did. Do 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 do. Oh, I guess we're back here now. I think I'm gonna go find a little bit else where to dig, though maybe I don't need to, cause bags are pretty much full. Let's go turn this in, or deposit this so we can empty them out again. Ugh, man, just keeps going and going. There is so much to dig up there. I do not want to be shot by Mr. Skeleton. Skeleton. Alright, we can drop off a whole bunch more while we are... Why is those there? Well, come to think of it, why is a lot in this box? Because there is definitely stuff in that box that should not be in that box. Like andesite should not be in there. We probably don't want all this in here either. Let's make some room in the bags and we can properly sort that out. That, andesite, and granite. Mob drops. Mob drop. Okay, now we got some proper room in the bag. We can sort out the stone dilemma. All right, let's remove those. Cool. That is just stone in that box now. We can put all the stone related but not stone things down there. I think we just heard a spider fall onto the bushes and die. Just, get chewed up. Oop, that was not the thing we want to put there. We want to put that in there. I got a lot of stuff. I need to clean that out at some point. Jeez, seriously. Because most of it's pretty worthless, honestly. Okay. Well, it is local time. It is 7:50 here. I've been streaming for very close to 3 hours. It's been a lot of fun. We've made some massive, massive progress on this castle. So I think I am going to wrap it up here because it's a good place to break. Night has fallen. Bags are emptied. Next time, I don't think I'll be playing Minecraft next time. I'll probably jump to Lost Ark. I'll be sure to find a time to stream tomorrow. So next time will be tomorrow. I think we're going to be streaming, like I said, Lost Ark some. Otherwise, I might go grab something like Jump King, or maybe we could play Vampire Survivors. That seems to be pretty cool. I tend not to play very many pixel games, but I will play some of the most popular ones just because, hey, they're a lot of fun. I just don't particularly like pixel graphics most of the time, so I tend to play other kinds of games. Minecraft's a bit of an exception to that not liking pixel graphics because, it's still 3D and pixel graphics, which I think improves it a lot. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm getting a little tired. Like I said, it's been 3 hours, so I think I'm gonna wish you all well. I am Akauni Giri, or just Giri for short. It's been a great Minecraft stream. Loved hanging out with all y'all. So I want you to have yourselves a wonderful evening and take care. Have a good night.